Bonjour les amis, Bohdan is here. This is another one from our all-time series, Gambling MBA. And today's topic is how to start an affiliate site in the niche of affiliate gambling. It's going to be a step-by-step guide with a financial model. So we start by saying that this applies to companies and people who are not professional website builders or professional marketers. Still, the first thing that I need to say is that starting up affiliate site in this gambling niche is not for total beginners. Obviously, you need some understanding of overall online marketing, or you at least want to have a person who want to be head of product, head of operations here. So let's discuss the question you want to ask yourself before starting this business. So I have two questions and short answers for them, in my opinion. First is, what's going to be your strategy? Is your strategy, business strategy as a website owner? And secondly, what's your industry? So what's your category where you're working? So why even talk about SEO strategy? SEO strategy is something you want to, is your strongest foot. So it's something you're going to give to your clients. So what you going to do? What type of content you want to produce? Where do you want to take backlinks? What is going to be your most significant signature features, and so on and so on. They are questions of SEO strategy. And the questions of category is that where you want to be looking into. Is it going to be, for example, crypto casinos or traditional ones? So as for those also want to start a website, my suggestion is that look more attentively in the side of crypto gambling. This is where more value flows to, and focus down to crypto gambling in the first place. And secondly, take a strategy. There's lots of strategy. I personally develop at least 6 of them, but take a strategy of being best in category. This is to say, pick a specific category. Say this is going to be crypto gambling with a focus to coins and specific withdrawals, or decided on restrictions. You want to kind of break restrictions and give people no VPN, no nothing, casinos, and so on, and try to best in this category. This is to say, produce more valuable, helpful content, produce more lengthy, more insightful content, and be better than specific examples that you know. So this is my advice for the companies who understand. Let's go deeper into what's your unique selling proposition or value proposition for customers going to be. Why it's even important? Well, there's a lot of websites in the niche, and most of them, live for some time and then die. With Google updating its algorithm, it's really important to answer to yourself, what's the purpose of your website? What you want your user to do? Is it gonna look through comparison and choose one of two? Is it going to be subscribing to your newsletter and then nurturing the leads? Is it going to be clicking the first link available or browsing through the whole table and so on and so on? So you have to be very precise on answering this one. So in particular terms, it boils down to deciding what is your helpful main content and your filler content. Once you decide on this, everything will be more or less clear later on, because you will understand how to structure the content, where to put more emphasis, what pages must or deserve more links, and so on and so on. So these are crucial questions. What is the purpose of your website in the first place? What you want your users to do? Most of the older websites that for a long time in the niche are now being downgraded by Google because they are losing, the old-time appeal. They are creating lengthy, very detailed guides and pages, but they are losing, the traction. They are losing the touch with the client, so they cannot actually answer what is the purpose. It's do everything, have all, and for the happiness of all. If you can be more exact, more strict, more precise in this, you will have a chance to beat the competition. Okay, let's discuss about team. What team you're gonna need. So suppose you're focusing down to crypto, you want to be best in your category. Your category is something that you structure, you frame it yourself. Say, I want to be focusing to smaller coins, giving specific, precise answers to users' questions. be experienced first, so you want to try, or your writers want to try casinos, try to withdraw, try to do things like this, and your purpose is to give them first-hand experience for them to kind of switch for a better one. So switch from the older to new. Okay, good take. What kind of team you want? The team's first is a head of operation or someone who has experience in this field. For example, it may be a person with a prior background. It's very risky to embark if you don't have specific experience. Then two heads: head of content, head of SEO, and finally account manager, the person who's going to create accounts or do the cooperation with, because this is the core thing or core team, and it will cost you some obviously money. Let's discuss unit economy. This is something I propagate, I evangelize. You may have videos of me on unit economy. Simply saying is, when everything in your business is a unit, and you tie your expenditure units to your future revenue units, and simply saying you pick your strategy unit, main strategy unit, and then tie everything. You calculate every expenditure on the basis of this unit. Let's take an example. So if your strategy is as discussed, your core metric is going to be, for example, number of keywords per unit of indexed content. So simply saying, you don't want to be producing hundreds or thousands of pages. You want to be producing up to hundreds, for example, and then you will have all of them. You must have all of them indexed. They must at least have 10 keywords each, and your core metrics on the site level is that what is the average number of keywords per index page, presuming that every one of them indexed and so on and so on. So this is the matrix that would suggest your basic unit. Now, if you look deeper into this theory of unit economy, you will find that there are fixed and variable costs. So cost fixed for your project will be salary or whatever remuneration for this team, 10 to 12,000 euros per this team prior taxation. So this is your fixed income. Whatever you do, you already incur these costs. Then at least up to 1,000 for software, maybe less, for software to run SEO things, to run content things, and to run account management, whatever. So all the rest is going to be variable costs, which is to say you can add, you can exclude, and so on, and you can actually measure down to this unit. If it's performing better than you put up, no, you just switch. So this will include development costs. You will need some in the beginning, but then no. It includes content or additional content writing, because your head of content will do some work himself or herself, and then backlinks. Just for the simplicity, let's say that 1,000 words text will cost you 25 euro, and on average, and your backlink on average will cost you 100 euro on average across all the types of links. So this is our units that you're gonna pull together. So you then have a financial model. This financial model will be available. I give 3 of them with a calculation up to break-even points, how much you will need to invest, how much you will have in the end, and break-even point is when is 0 square. So I will give them by links into this video. If you have a specific request, specific markets, or specific budget allocation, you probably want to contact me. I'll calculate your financial model for a fee. So then it's fine. Then we proceed to step-by-step guide. So in what particular order you must do if you decided to embark on this affiliate site income. So first is design. You only have technical, PhD or technical assignment for design creation. Very important. Design is not only picture, but also kind of information or structure of information. Second is obviously technical assignment for development, because how you develop is very important, because it's in the beginning you need to understand everything till the latest in the least details. So these 2 things probably must be done by a head of your operation or most experienced person in the room, because they will lay foundations for the further work. Finally, third point is hiring people getting this rendezvous or whatever you call them, meeting, trying to hire, trying to talk, understand the quality and so on, also done by the quality of personnel, also done by the most experienced person in the room. We do these services in my agency, Nertis, it's called Nertis. We do all this stuff. We provide, we help, we then even recommend people for hiring, and we also do help with understand of giving you recommendations or otherwise on personal qualification, evaluate people and so on and so on. The fourth thing is something that you want to go is a content strategy. Content strategy is very important. Is here you want to develop your content, future content structure, but also your keyword strategy and your metrics that you want to put inside your all the financial documents and so on. These are things that I also do. Finally, when you got the content strategy, you go to content planning and simple editorial calendar, what you do by week, by month, for a certain period of time. And finally is a SEO reporting. SEO reporting is creating basic templates, but they are not basic in substance. It's a SEO temperature report, whatever metrics you pick, we can help you with this, but these metrics has to be observed across the group of reports, and this is where you can evaluate whether or not you approaching your target numbers. This is probably a very succinct, very brief guide on how to see affiliate website creation in this niche, what steps you need to go, what is the approach to unique selling point or value proposition for clients, basic and structure of the team, and your basic costs structure. If you have questions, you have suggestions for me, or you want to cooperate, please find my email, or also you can search for my Nertis agency that I run and apply for services. Thank you. If you like this video, put like and ask your questions. Thanks. Talk to you soon. Bye.